free forever, and this is my show. I just wanted to talk to you guys about some of the pickups that I got throughout the month of September, and a little bit of the pickups that I got through the month of October. Actually been talking with my Twitter buddy Dave over in the UK. Nice little buddy, man. We really have grown a mutual friendship and love of video games, so we just kind of share that and just talk about retro pickups, current gen pickups, deals, buys, best places to pick up something. But he was just asking me, hey, do you want to add something to your retro collection? And I said, yeah, definitely. And he decided, hey, I'll go ahead and send you this handheld device, and it's actually called the Microvision Blockbuster. I'm going to show you the box that it actually came in. It's actually in rather good condition. It's like one of the first ones that came out from 1979. Here's the actual device. It's pretty cool. It's actually got this little dial down here where you can swivel from left to right or right to left. And the reason why is because you got this little platform, kind of like a little block, and it ricochets the ball up and down, knocking out the blocks. The best game that I could think of that's somewhat similar to it, it's called Acnoid for my NES. There's a lot of other games that's somewhat similar to it too. I can't think of it right off the top of my head, but it kind of serves the same purpose. Got a little platform that you can use in order to ricochet the ball off and knock the blocks out. So I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, just in case you missed it, here it is again. It's pretty cool. And the box itself is in rather great condition as well. It had a few extra things in it. I'll show you that. Came with a little bubble wrap, and I just keep it in there. And then you got your little plastic sleeve that you can keep in there, and then got a nice little booklet, little instruction manual there. But I thought that was really awesome, and I was so ecstatic and just grateful because there's somebody just wanted to add something like that to my collection. So we basically made it happen. He sent it over, and in a matter of time I ended up getting it, and man, I still haven't had a chance to play it. I just usually keep it all wrapped up, and whenever I get the opportunity, I'll pull it out and give it a try. I think it actually takes two 9V or 9-volt batteries, so I'll definitely make sure to check that out. I just wanted to talk about some of the pickups that I had as well. I'm going to make sure to try to keep up with the price range as well, so I'll let you know about the deals that I got. Some of the first few games that I got was from Half Price Bookstore. One game that I got is called Dead or Alive 3 for the Xbox, just the original Xbox. I got it for $2. And this one actually didn't come complete. And then the next game that I got was Project Gotham Racing. Now, this one did come complete. And it's actually in rather great condition. You can see that. And this box that it came in actually came from one of our old movie stores. It's called Hollywood Video. Yeah, they're no longer in business, but I only paid $2 for this, so I'll be sure to check this one out. It looks rather fun. And this game that I found is Giant Citizens Kabuto. And it's actually in rather good condition. This came complete. It's got the booklet in there. What's funny is that my son found this game because at one point he had a whole bunch of PS2 games, and he was just looking through our collection of games, well, our collection of DVDs, because we were looking for some movies to watch over the weekend, and he just happened to find this game. So that was sitting in there. Now the next game that I got, I actually got this one. Let's see, I think I paid $5 for it, and I just happened to see it at Movie Trading Company. Now I don't hardly ever pick up anything from there. Most times I pick up like a little bit of retro stuff here and there, and then if I just happen to catch stuff in their sales bin, I might get something because they have a tendency to overprice everything. And I just happened to see The Getaway, which is one of my favorite games from the PS2 era. This guy is basically about this dude in London. His wife gets murdered, his child gets kidnapped, and he goes on a 12 mission spree in order to try to find the guys that kidnapped him. He used to be in a gang, and then he wanted to get his life straight, and so they basically was bargaining with him or blackmailing him in order to get his son back. He was going to have to do everything they said, and then after that part of the game is complete, you go the next 12 missions as a cop, and you basically pick up his storyline. So they flip the script. They go from the bad guy trying to save his wife and kid to the good cop trying to basically patrol through crime. So it's pretty good. It's got 24 missions in total, but it's a love this game. The music is catchy, and I've never been to London, but it definitely gives me that feel. I mean, the elements of the game are still holding up even to this day, even though this game came out in, I think, 2003. But this came complete. It's got a poster, booklet, everything in there. And once again, that game is called The Getaway, so don't forget that. If you ever get a PS2, get this game. Next game that I got, actually was looking for this game, been looking for a little while, is Need for Speed Most Wanted. I got this from Half Price Bookstore, and I got this for like $3. I actually got this one. It's complete. I actually been looking for this one for a little while, so I saw it on the rack, because sometimes when you go to Half Price Bookstore, they got the shelves, but the shelves usually charge like the normal price. But then if you look on the racks, like almost like those racks that you would see at the library place when the books were returned, they would just sit on these racks, so you could just see those in the middle of the aisle or just sitting out of the middle of nowhere. Well, those actually have the prices cut in half even more, so you might even find a game $1. That's how I got a couple of my Sega Genesis games. And then the next game that I got from Half Price Bookstore, and I only paid $2 for this, was Fight Night Round 2. And this one actually came complete. It's got the booklet and everything in there. I like that. So I'm going to have to check that one out. And then the next game that I got was for my 360, and I actually got this one on a good deal. I only paid $8 for it. And I actually got this from the pawn shop. A game that I've been looking to get back for my PS3, because the next games are going to be, I think it's going to be nothing but my PS3 stuff. Yep. And for the most part, almost all these games I got from the store, from the pawn shop, I should say. And this one, surprisingly, it came in a sleeve, and I think, give me a second, this is what it originally came in. Just a little sleeve. And sometimes what we neglect is that we'll see a bunch of games stacked up like this, and we fail to realize there's games behind it, and they may just be loose games and stuff like that. So I saw this game and it was loose, and I said, okay, well, give me all those games that you got behind there and put them on top of the counter so I can see them. And it just happened to be Assassin's Creed Revelations. And I asked him, I said, well, since it doesn't have any container or it doesn't have a cartridge or anything, I said, it's not in its own box, how much you gonna charge me for it? And the guy said $5. So I said, yeah, I'll definitely take that. And so I thought to myself, well, if I just need another case, I can just go to the store and just ask them, like at GameStop, see if they got an extra case. Well, that turned out to be the situation, and they did have one. So I ended up getting Assassin's Creed Revelations for my PS3, and this actually completes my collection, because now you see all my little games here. It completes my Assassin's Creed collection. So now I got Assassin's Creed 1, which I've already beat, and I love this game. Actually, I think I'm trying to go through it on my PS3, because I got it. When you get Assassin's Creed Revelations, you get the Assassin's Creed 1 as a downloadable for free. So I got it downloaded on my PS3. I've been playing through it a little bit on my 360, but not too much. And then Assassin's Creed 2. This is where the story changes. It goes and picks up with Ezio. The first one was Altair. This one is Ezio, which is really good. I like this game, and I'm journeying my way through that one a little bit. And then of course we got Brotherhood, the continuation of Ezio's story. It's even better, somewhat. And then we got Assassin's Creed Revelations, where we blend all three stories together. Desmond, the guy that's in the machine, Altair from part 1, and then Ezio as he's gotten older now, and it pretty much tells the ending stories, and it blends all of them together. Don't want to give anything away from my boy out there, Javier, he said he finally picked up Assassin's Creed 1. So I said, man, yeah, that's the best way to do it, man. Journey from the beginning of the series all the way to the end, so it'll make complete sense. And then I pre-ordered Assassin's Creed 3. I got that special container. It's like 10, which is really cool. And I got the Assassin's Creed poster, Assassin's Creed 3 poster. I actually used my GameStop points to get that. So I got that, and I actually put pictures of it on my Facebook account and in Twitter. It was a really thick poster. I was like, man, this thing, it came in like looked like a little pipe container when they delivered it to me, and I just put it up on my cubicle wall. So those are all so I can't wait for that to come out at the end of the month. So I'm just gonna sit that back up there. Now some other games that I got for the PlayStation 3 at the pawn shop. I got a Bulletstorm limited edition, and this one actually came complete. It's got the book, it's got an old code sheet in there. I had this game for the 360, beat it, but I always wanted to get it again for my PS3 because I wanted to be able to get the trophies on there, because I like the achievements and trophies, stuff like that. Next game that I got was Far Cry 2. I had it as a downloadable when I had the PlayStation Plus, but I'm no longer an active member, and so I just saw this game, and I saw that it was only $8, so I went ahead and grabbed this, and I actually got this from GameStop. Now, a game that I love, truly love, both games, the Eco and the Shadow of Colossus, the collection edition, the HD collection. I had this before. I actually bought this last year around the Christmas season, but I ended up trading it in for store credit to get, I think I ended up getting a few other games for free or something like that in order to do that. But as you can see, if you can look real close, it's still sealed, and this just let my boy Javier out there know, man, I got it still sealed. I haven't used it yet. Whenever I decide to, I'm gonna take it out. Still got the plastic on there, got everything special, little additions. This got some special DVDs in there, not special DVD, but it's already a part of the actual disc, because you know Blu-ray discs come with the PlayStation 3, and it's got like behind the scenes extra features and stuff like that, because I recall all that stuff before. But yeah, so I'm glad to add this back into my collection. And then a game that I was really surprised that I got, that I've been wanting to get back, because at one point I had it and I traded it in. I think I was about 70 hours in on this game, Skyrim. And this kind of came in the same situation, somewhat like Revelations. It was in a bad case. The case was actually damaged. It was one of those clear cases. So I just ran up there to GameStop and I asked them, hey, do you guys happen to have an extra container? And they had a black one. I said, perfect, because the game I got is black. So I just took the paper out, slid it back in there, and this one actually came complete. And so I just slid it in there, and it's in a really good case. The game's in great condition. Now the next game that I got that I used to have before, I beat it on both sides, good and bad, was Infamous. But I haven't completed the bad side. I want to go ahead and get all my trophies and everything and all my achievements. So I was glad to add that back to my collection. So I'm glad to get that back. And this one, yeah, it came complete. I love this game. It's really fun. It's about this dude named, I think his name is Cole. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, it is Cole. And this is about a dude that just kind of went through this situation where there was an explosion, and he ended up receiving all these incredible powers, and it's just one of those stories where he has a choice. It's one of those moral games where you have a choice to be good or be bad. So just check it out. I don't want to give away too much for it. The next game that I got, I actually been wanting to get this, and I pretty much got this one for free because I used some of my GameStop points. I had almost 30,000, so I bought the Assassin's Creed poster, and then I got me a couple games. I got God of War Origins Collection. I used to have the first one, Chains of Olympus. I had this on the PSP when I had me a PSP, and I might get one back. And I'm actually trekking my way through Ghost of Sparta right now. I haven't played this one, but the storyline is real good. It kind of dives in about the whole dynamics of Kratos and his brother Deimos, and man, it's really good. If you're into the God of War series as much as I am, and that pretty much completes my God of War collection too, because I got God of War 1 and 2. I got God of War 1, 2, and 3, and then I got the HD of the God of War 1 and 2. I got this one as well, and then also I went and got this one pretty much for free, was God of War 3, because I used my GameStop points for that. Now this one didn't come complete because I had a little bit of a situation, because I originally had got the God of War Saga collection, but I didn't want this as a downloadable, because just forewarning, you get God of War 3 and you get the God of War HD collection disc. You get both of those discs, and it comes in a really nice package. I mean, and you get like an extra month of PlayStation Plus, and you I mean, they give you all kinds of little bonus. But the only problem was you would have to do the downloadable for this, so I didn't want to do that, so I took it back. Because I know you probably saw some pictures and stuff like that on Twitter or Facebook, and I ended up taking it back because I didn't want the downloadable. I wanted the actual disc. I'm more the physical guy than the digital. I mean, I got like 30-40 games on digital, but you know, at the same time, I like to be able to just look up on my shelf and see all my games that I got. And then the last game that I got was for the PC. I got Fallout 3. I have been having the hardest time getting through this game. Most people just pick it up and they just trek their way through it easily. Maybe I just need to just be patient and take more time and just get to understand the game a little bit more. So I'm gonna figure that game out. And I actually only paid $2 for that game. And let's see. Oh yeah, in the Eco Collection I paid full price for that. Then I got me some movies. Belly, with some of my favorite rappers, Nas and DMX. This came out like, I think, 99 or 2000, and I may have only paid $2 for this, so I got this and added it to my collection because I actually love this movie. It's kind of got a gangster feel to it, but it's really good. I suggest you watch that. And then I got 300, which I only paid about $4 for. I got this one at GameStop. I really love this movie. I had it at one point and let an in-law borrow it. Never seen it again. And I'm a big Lost fan. And so I've been going through the season for the third time, or through the whole entire show for the third time. So I decided to pick up season 3 of Lost. And I actually only paid $4 for it. Came in pretty good condition. I like the green on it and everything. But those are my pickups that I got from somewhere between September and then October. And like I was saying before, the games that I'm currently playing is Skyrim, and then Ghost of Sparta, and then I'm also making my way through Darksiders. I've been playing that like crazy, like putting in some serious hours on this. So I'm gonna try to finish this and go ahead and move into part 2. But other than that, you guys continue to be game freaks. I'm game free forever. I'm out.